What's good, YouTube? Don't forget to subscribe. You're living that double R life. It's getting some CMC mods. And don't forget to like the video as soon as you come in. Like the video. Let's get this video all the way up. You want to know why? And this is the reason why. This is a Halo gauge bezel install. Yeah, I said it. Halo gauge bezel install. The first on YouTube. So let's get these likes up. Let's get these comments up. Let's interact more. Let's get it all the way up. You know what I mean? So let's get right into this video. I ain't going to waste no more of your time. This is how we're gonna start off. I got two of them, but I remember I got this one from the junkyard. But I started doing this, you can see right here. I marked it, you know what I'm saying? I tested the fit, I marked it. I started to sand it down with like the 40 grit, but it wasn't getting me nowhere. So I took a drill bit, started shaving it like this. It wasn't really doing much. Like I said, you see the mark right there. Because if I put the ring right here, which I'm gonna show you in a minute, see if I can get the ring out. It doesn't fit flush all the way, so what I did was I just bought this bit right here that's made for shaving down, being I don't have the proper machine. I'll put this on the drill, to shave it down all the way to get to the white part, so I can have it nice and flush, which I'm going to show you right now. This is the best I can hold it with one hand, as you can see right here. Let me try to get it in the perfect spot, because I don't have it in the spot as you can see. Hold on, let me try to move my hand. It's hard to do it with one hand. But basically, you see, like right here, I shaved it down so that you can't see that much right there. Like if you look at this angle, it's already shaved down. But you see, as you keep going, all the white marker, that means it's still, too out there. So I need to shave all that down. But doing it with your hand, it wasn't working too good because I want everything flush. But like I said, I decided to try it out on this. The whole point of me getting this gauge bezel was to do this project, but like I said, I was gonna do holes. I was gonna actually make my holes right here. You know what I'm saying? Where my guy Renee did it at. So then I started looking around, doing measurements. I was like, you know what? I probably can do it without the wire showing. And I marked that one. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna try it on here first. I'm just gonna do one actually, like just shave all of this, see what it look like. And then if it come out good, it is looking like it's gonna come out good just off the strength of this. And I did this by hand. Then I'm gonna just skip this, and I'm just gonna do it on the actual one, which is the one that actually goes on my car. So I was gonna do it on top of the white part of the bezel, but it's been a little bit difficult to hide the wires. I might still try to attempt it, but it's looking like it's not. What I might do is just put my rings on, get it flush, and maybe paint around it. I don't know why. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go, but I'm gonna try to see if I can, save the white part and just still do it on top. Cause I do like how it look with the ring on top. It'd be legendary. But the thing is, when you sit the ring I'm putting right here, which is this one. When you sit this, let me take this out the way. When you sit this actually on the white part of the bezel, which is over there, it doesn't sit like the I had this. This has plenty of space, so when I stick it, has plenty of space to stick on. Once you do that, it starts like falling in because that thing is in the way. And it's like this, and I'm trying to find like a grip for it to grip it, like solid, right? But once I do like this and I stick it, it's not going anywhere. But with that, it's like it's oval, it goes in like this, so it's like hard to find a spot to really stick it. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. That piece that I bought, that sanding piece, which is somewhere around here, didn't work. The sandpaper worked good, but it just hurts your hands. So I went and bought me a Dremel gun. It has these accessories to it. Right here, as you can see. So this is what I really needed. I was trying to avoid buying it, but you start being cheap. Gotta get this work done. So it's gonna come through for other things also, as you can see. So I'm about to open this up and then get this started. All right. So what I did, I cut a little piece out the background. See, the back is gone. It's actually the ground right there. So what I decided to do is cut the little piece. See what it's looking like. Looking flush, like you don't see that part right here in this area where my thumb is at, but then there's a gaping hole. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the whole thing out, see what it looks like. Only bad thing is that if that's how it's gonna be, you're gonna see the whole back part of the gauge, you know what I mean, in the daytime. So I have to figure something out, but so far so good though. All right, for some reason I couldn't get the bezel in. I think when I took this bezel off the junkyard and the charger, that must have been like a 2008 and up. For some reason it's not lining up. So I didn't do the custom work on my original bezel because I wanted to test it out first. But what I took this part of the bezel right here, and I did the same example. So basically, I cut out the whole thing. If I leave it on here, if I do it like this, hold on, let me show you right here. Let me show you. Because I remember when I did it, I showed you I cut a piece off. I cut the bottom piece off. What I ended up doing, I ended up cutting the whole thing now on this. I'm just using this one as an example because I didn't want to cut the, like I said, I didn't want to cut the real one, which is the red bezel, red bezel, like I said, and it didn't look, excuse me, it didn't look right. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm using this as an example, being that it didn't want to click in for some reason. Like I said, I can't use the original one because I didn't cut it yet. So hold on, let me get this up so I can get it. If this is the best I could do with one hand. If I go that route with the other one, I cut the back out, you're gonna see all the white part in the background. So that's the bad part. That's the cons about it. It looks flush, but it just now, for me doing it flush, now the background is gonna be that white. As soon as you come in the car, you're gonna see the ring, but then you're gonna see the white part. Let me give you an example. Let me get this ring out of here. Let me give you the perfect example, because now since I cut this one right here. All right. Let me see if I can do it with one hand and I can get it flush. Hold on 1 second, bear with me. All right, let me see. See right there? It's flush. See? Besides the little edges that you gotta shave off, it's flush. You know what I'm saying? It's not like how it was before, but you're gonna see all in the background in the back. Just like I give you the example right here. You're gonna see the whole entire background. Hold on, let me get it back on here. Get back on track with one hand. Basically, I'm giving you, like I said, I'm holding to give you an example. If this was the bezel, guess what? You're gonna see all that part of the gauge back there. Now I don't want that, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm just gonna put it on top of originally how it's supposed to be, which is on top of this, instead of shaving the background. Like I said, I still had to test it out, you know what I mean? But it came out good. I shaved it down all the way down right here. I shaved all this down, but this part on top was still on top. So it was pointless to shave this down and you can still see this. So all that was pointless, like I said. So that's why I say, you know what? I cut the bottom piece like I showed y'all, and it was still this side part all right here where I didn't cut, you can see in the background. So that was pointless. So I said, let me just cut the whole thing. So that's the only part that sucks. You're gonna see the whole background of that, you know what I'm saying, in the daytime. Only thing, if I was to take the gauge out and color it black, but I don't want to do all that, man. That's just too much work. I'm just gonna take my original bezel, put it on top, and the edges that's showing, I'll probably have to paint it or something. I'll figure something out, but that's just what it is. So I'm gonna go back upstairs and work on it, and you know, see, I can see the finishing touches. I got everything marked down. Like I said, I was just test fitting, because you know there's wires in the way. I'm trying to hide as much as possible. So what I did was I took a piece of tape, you know, measured it right there, so I know I don't go past that. Same thing with this corner right here. You see right there, the corner right there. So once I get right there, you can see right there, I know not to go past that. You see how everything is flush right there. So then I'm gonna I made a mark right here under it. Move that out the way. I'm gonna make the hole right. I'm gonna make a line right there and a hole right. My fault. Make a line right here and a hole right here for the this part right here for the back of the clip piece to go through. So I'm gonna hide it back there and make it go through the other side, which is right here. And you can see that right here. It's gonna come out right here through one of these areas. I'm gonna pull it to the back, tied up some zip ties. I should be good to go. All right, man. So I already drilled the hole. You see it right there. The wire is going through. It's already had like this old glue on there. That's why it's sticking. So I already got that one through. Now I just need to put the big one right here. Make sure I hide the wire. You know what I mean? So this can land on top without pushing this up, and then that should be good. So, like I said, you can see the wire coming out the back. Right here, you can see it from right there. Boom. It's coming out through here. It's gonna be tucked. You're gonna see the wire, so it should be good. See how the ring is hiding the wire also, and the hole. If you're looking at it this way, then you're gonna see it. So it should be good from there. Let me do the other one, and I'll show you what it look like. Alright, so I opened it a little bit more. As you can see right here, I'm cleaning all this up, don't worry about that. So I opened it more. Like I said, the wire, you know what I mean, it's not bending how I want it to bend. I'm not gonna force it, but it's enough where it's gonna stop right here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do what I did with my other stuff. Hold on. And I'm gonna actually see how the wires bent, because it can't bend as much. I don't want to force it anymore. You know what I mean? Because it's acting funny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint, even though it's red, white, and black. I could paint it with a marker, but it's not coming out effectively how I want. I'm just gonna spray paint it first. I'm gonna mask everything off with the blue tape, and I'm gonna spray paint this real quick, and that's it. And then just, you know, heat it up with the glue, install it, and then do the same thing I did on this side, which is, you don't have to see the same process. I'm just gonna get everything done, and then well, I'm gonna show you how I paint the corners if you didn't watch the last video, which is simple. Like I said, cover the LEDs, put something over here, a bag or whatever, just paint it. Like I said, just quick spray paint. It's probably gonna take you like 2 seconds. You already know I got a sponsorship by Lightning Trends, but I just locked in a partnership with RGB Halo Kits. So if you want to get lights like these, all you gotta do is go in the link in the description. Then once you get there, go to color mode, change RGBW to flow series. Once you get the flow series, you go to the remote. You want to get the Bluetooth controller because it's easier to control with your phone. And once you go there, you go to the fogs, you add fogs, and then you press buy now. And once you go to buy now, it will take you to the next screen where you're gonna put your email and your personal information, which I'll show you right here. Once you put your personal information and your email, then you wanna move into the next screen, which would be your shipping and handling. You pick what's best for you, and you move on to the next screen. The next screen will be the payment screen where you put your credit card information. But before you do that, you put CMC mods, which will give you your discount, which we're gonna see in a minute. Once you put CMC mods, you will see your account will be automatically discounted. You can thank me later. Now back to the video. See, the grind don't stop, man. The grind don't stop. Came outside just to paint these right here, you know what I mean? Look at that. Grind in any weather, man. Anytime, it don't even matter. Like I said, I'm trying to finish this project. So I said, you know what? Let me come outside and paint these up, you know what I mean? So they can look right. Like I said, get motivated, man. Get activated. All right, so I'm down to the last one, but I want to show you real quick how before I heat up the halo in the back with the heat gun, I put some tape. So any kind of tape, I put this kind of tape. I take a marker and I put the line right there, so I know once I pick this up like this, and I heat the back up right here. Like I said, I know the spots. You put it on the spot because it's gonna stick immediately. So you put it on the right spot. Don't put too much pressure. Once you see it's all lined up, then you press it down and then remove the tape, and you got everything in your spot. So just remember that part, because once you stick it down, you want to take it back up if it's not in the right spot. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. You know, I hated this space. That's why I cut this from the other bezel I got from the junkyard. So I had 2 other rings. So look what I just did. So this ring is a smaller one. It's the low beam one, low beam halo, excuse me. So this is what I did. I put it inside and it covers it. So I'm gonna show you an example right here. Oh, let me fit it in. I got one hand. Got to fit it in there. Boom. Fits perfect. Now look at it. It's gonna look crazy. It's gonna look real crazy. You know what I mean? This one is still loose because I just got this one because I used the one I had on somebody else's project. But this is the waterproof one. As you can see the plastic on here. They sent me out another one. Shout out to the sponsors. So I don't like the way it looks. It's shiny versus this. I don't need it to be waterproof, you know what I mean? That I put it there, it's not gonna match everything. But anyways, this part of the video, even though I told you I was gonna finish, which was, they're gonna send me another one that's gonna be on. But once I said I want to cover this, I was actually gonna paint it white over it. But once I said, let me try this on, look how it's gonna look. It's gonna look crazy, man. And this is what I mean right here about adding your own sauce. I added my own sauce to it. Like I said, shout out to Renee Morales for, you know what I'm saying, for the idea. Like I said, he did it first, so he shot the idea at me. For looking for that, appreciate that a lot. So now I added my own sauce. See, he did it like this, and I figured this out. Now I could pass this on to him to do it his. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I did it my way. You know what I mean? So you figure out as you go. Like I said, you see something like this, for example, y'all watching this right now, and y'all see this, I might be able to add something else better than me. It happens like that. If you can't teach value to nobody, then your value is pointless. It's useless, basically, what I'm trying to say. So that's the whole point of it. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of my channel, period. Like I said, it's free information. That's why I put it out there. You know what I'm saying? All I ask for you is to do something free also. Like the video. That's it. So I'm going to end this video right here. Stay tuned for part 2. I hope y'all enjoyed part 1. Don't forget to get the likes up. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, you know, all that good stuff. And turn on your post notifications. Every time I drop a video like this, you get notified first. And follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description below. And you already know my slogan. If you got a Hemi, flaunt it. If it ain't a V8, don't want it. Peace.